Well, hey there. Happy Monday. It's Thanksgiving week, so happy Thanksgiving week. I'm going to do makeup and a mani, and today I'm going to have fun with some neutrals. I'm going to be using one of my, again, a very well-loved palette. It's called the Milani Gilded Gold. There's Gilded Gold, Gilded Nude, and Gilded Terra. I have all three. This one is Gilded Nude, and these are our colors. You can clearly see the ones that I use the most. Ah, here we go again. What time is it? I never know when they're going to be yard work. Bastards. Oh well, it is what it is. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to be doing this today, but let's start with the brows. And the reason I do my eyes first is because, you know, when you're going to wear eyeshadow, a lot of times there's powder and you get the powder down here, and if your face is already done, then you've got, you know, it's hard to remove the fallout, the powdery fallout. So I do my eyes first, and that way they're done. So anyway, weekend for me was okay. I was feeling a little under the weather Saturday and into Sunday, and it kind of sucks when, you know, feeling under the weather is never fun, but doing my job, it's not like I can, you know, go to work anyway, and if I need to, you know, hit the bathroom, I can. I mean, I can do that when I'm working, but it's not like I can pick up somebody and it's like, oh, hi, how are you? We're on our way to the airport, yay. Oh, I'm so sorry, I need a bathroom. I can't do that. I have to be at least 90%. So I kind of didn't work as much as I wanted to, but whatever it was, it's gone now, and I couldn't be happier. So, crap. Hang on, I gotta shut my window. Just a moment. We can still hear them, but it's okay. At least it's not as loud as it was. So, anywho, I'm better. And you know, the funny, interesting thing is I have that number that I was talking about last time, my financial number that I want to hit every day I work. And you know, I can, crap. Do I want to start over? Kind of do, but I'm not gonna. It's fine. It's fine. That number that I want to hit is, you know, sometimes it takes longer to hit it than other times. But yesterday I didn't leave my house until like 3:30. And I was within $20 of that number by like 7. Good day. Yesterday was a good day. Oh, that's the first line of a Journey song. Shall I sing it for you? I'll put it to you this way. Karaoke night with me is always an adventure. I don't remember the album that the song is on, but it's called That's the Same Way. Yesterday was a good day. It's after midnight and I got you on my mind. Come with me, never go away. Every day we will fly, yeah. That's the same way you love me. Okay, that's all I'm singing, because Steve Perry, I am so not. Anyway, am I the only one that does karaoke? Does anyone else do karaoke? It is so much fun because you get to be a rock star for 5 minutes. And as far as I'm concerned, what's not to love about that, even if you suck? Everybody sucks. Very rarely do you go to karaoke and somebody's like American Idol worthy. You know, most people can't sing. Or they can a little bit, kind of like, you know, sort of like me on a good day. But big deal, so what? The place I go to, it's in Culver City, and it's called Backstage Bar and Grill. It's like across the street from where Sony Pictures is, the big movie studio. And they have karaoke on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. And the vibe there is so much fun. The DJ is really cool. The people are great. Oh my God, they're right outside my window. Why? I thought I did it at a different time than last time. I hope you can still hear me. So anyway, oy. All right, brows are on. Let's put a little concealer. Everything I'm using is going to be in the description, but this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser in number 120, which used to be just called medium. I don't know when they switched over to numbers, but it's just medium. So yeah, that was my weekend, and today is Monday of Thanksgiving. And I don't know if any of you have ever read a book called The Secret. It's kind of about it's about metaphysics and, you know, how to be more positive and tap into the positivity and attract things that you want. I know some people do not believe in that. I do. And, you know, everyone's life on planet Earth is different. Me manifesting any kind of, you know, better health, money, please. I don't want to sound materialistic, but, you know, struggling sucks. So, you know, me manifesting money or doing anything to serve my own life, my own self, doesn't affect anybody else. It's not like, well, you're just being selfish and materialistic. I'm doing things that I need for my life. Peace, harmony, financial, you know, peace, all of that stuff. It doesn't mean what a lot of people think it does. And it's not a selfish thing. It's really not. But I met a woman yesterday in my car. Okay, I'm going to go in with this one first because it's almost gone. And that one is called, oh, we did this before, didn't we? Taupe, I think. I can't tell if it's a T or an I. But either way, it's just a nice little neutral to put down as a base for everything I'm going to put over. And I hate, well, I shouldn't say hate. I don't like talking while I'm doing the thing. But anyway, if I don't say something, you're just going to listen to the guys outside with the yard. That is kind of a drawback to living in the front of a building. My apartment is out on, it looks out onto the street, and I have a huge picture window, sliding glass door, floor to ceiling, pretty much. And I call it the fishbowl. I hardly ever open the blinds. And I definitely, if I do, I may have to make sure I'm dressed. I'll tell you everything you wanted to know, and some stuff you didn't. All right, next one I'm gonna do, what do I wanna do today? This one down here in the corner, oh, it's more gold. It's kind of is it a duo? I don't know. It looks more orange now. Gold. Ooh, it's got kind of a shift. All right, I'm going to put that one in the middle. I'm going to go with this one on the bottom, which is Crown Jewel. That's the name of that one. Oh shoot, now they're in my landing and my door's open. It's just going to get noisy. Ah, rats. Go away. Thank you. I'm sure they didn't actually hear me over that motor. Okay. Oh, and the reason I go, like, I always blow on my finger when I do that is because you can see there's like, now there's less. There were little particles that were kind of picked up when I touched my finger to the shadow. And in case you're curious, I do use the wipey on my fingers before I use this all the time, just to make sure that they're as clean as they can be. And I did read somewhere that you can give your shadows a little bit of alcohol, like if you have like spray alcohol in a spray bottle, give them a little spritz and that'll disinfect them. It'll sanitize them. Because I don't know, growing up, I don't remember eyeshadows expiring ever. I don't remember seeing that anywhere, that you have to have, you know, throw them out after a certain time. Mascara I get, because that's on your, like in your eye sometimes, you know, you get tears. But on your lid, why does that have to have an expiration date? I don't get it. All right, so I am gonna go in with Cleopatra now, this one down here. Let's see how she looks. It's very gold, but there are a lot of other golds, but this one looks more orangish gold. Oh, she's sparkly. Wow. Oh yeah, that much is just right. Love, love. As far as I'm concerned, the world does not have enough sparkle. That's why my whole domain, everything is Denise Loves Glitter. Because we need more sparkle in the world. Oh, actually, that's the wrong one. Oh, I put it... The palette is down, upside down on my desk. I picked up the wrong one. All right, let me try this again. I was going to say, why do these look so different? It's because they are. That's the one. Tiny bit more. Pretty, pretty. I say that all the time, don't I? Pretty, pretty. I don't know where it came from. We'll call it a nieceism. That's what my ex, David, I can barely say his name without getting emotional. He died. That's the end of the story, but the beginning is that we met in the late 80s when we were both working at Super Shuttle, the airport shuttle company, and he was dispatching, I was driving, and this man had the most insane, redonkulously beautiful blue eyes, and they were deep set eyes, and he had, like, they were round. Why am I going like this? He had this roundness to his eyes that made them look bigger than life. And the first time I looked into his eyes, I was like, it was like I had never seen blue before. That's the best way I can describe it. And he was tall, and he had, you know, he had a youthfulness about him, and it was very endearing, and it was extremely compelling, and I fell in love. I mean, that was that. If you're looking for me, go look for him, because that's where I'll be. And we ended up moving in together, which I don't know if I would do that today. I have opinions about couples who move in before getting married. And, you know, we never did get married, but we were together for 14 years before we broke up. And it was very emotional because we were besties. I mean, we were just so, as friends, I mean, even after we broke up, we were living in this apartment when he died. And we had to stay in the apartment for financial reasons. And, you know, part of why we broke up was, you know what? I'm not going to go there. We ended up not being a couple anymore, but we still had to live here because of money. You know, moving out is freaking expensive. First and last month's rent, plus a security deposit, plus somebody's got to buy a couch and a fridge and a bed. You know, it's not cheap. And neither one of us were ever ready to move. And, you know, we just kind of stayed because we had to, you know, and I wasn't going to put my foot down and say, you're gone, you're out. You know, I'm not doing that. And neither would he. And then he contracted leukemia. And we found out, he got his diagnosis in February of 2015. And by April, he was gone. And it was shocking and terrible and horrendous and every other sad, terrible, you know, sorrowful thing you could probably come up with. And now I can't even remember why I brought him up in the first place. Eyeshadow. Where the hell was I? Dang it. Welcome to Stream of Consciousness with Denise. I'll pick him back in a minute, wherever I was. Really, truly don't remember. I'm usually better at remembering stuff like that, where I was. And as per usual, if we were watching The Princess Bride, the answer would be Australia. Any Princess Bride fans out there? Best movie ever. If you haven't seen it, it is a must-see. And if you're curious what it's about, it's essentially a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale for modern times, and it starts out with a young boy who doesn't feel well, and his grandfather comes to visit him, and even the first 5 minutes of Grandpa coming to the house are funny. He'll pinch my cheek. I hate that. And then he walks in and how's the sickie? It's Peter Falk is portraying the grandpa. And then he reaches down and pinches his cheek. And as you see the hand pinching the cheek, the boy is like that, looking up at his mom. It's just cute. It's a cute little moment. But anyway, what happens is he brings a storybook to read to his grandson. And then as they're telling the story, they jump into the story. And it's just this true love. That's basically what The Princess Bride is about. It's about true love. But there's also fencing, fighting, torture, escapes, true love, and all the other, you know, things. And they live in a palace and the king and... But the thing with... It's just so funny. It's hilarious. Inconceivable. You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Andre the Giant. Mandy Patinkin, Carrie Elways, Peter Falk is the grandfather. Billy Crystal. Oh my God, Billy Crystal and Carol Kane. They portray Miracle Max and his wife, Valerie. I don't know where Valerie came from. I have no idea. But this movie is just so good. The next time you have nothing to do, get out your phone right now or put me on pause. Go to notes or go somewhere where you won't forget and put Princess Bride in there because it's that good. It came out in 1989 and I can't tell you how many times I've seen it. And if I come across it in the guide or whatever as I'm scrolling around, I have to watch. I can't not watch. And I could probably tell you every line spoken by every character. And I know what's coming, and I still crack up anyway, just because it's just that good. And there's tiny little asides. They're on a boat, and they're trying to escape, and there's a lull there's no wind in the sails, and they're kind of sitting there for a minute. And Vizzini's the bad guy, and you've got Vizzini, Fezzik, and Inigo Montoya. They're on the boat. And Fezzik is the giant. And he says that Vizzini, he likes to fuss. Fuss, fuss, fuss. I think he likes to scream at us. Surely he means no harm. He's very, very short on charm. And then you get no more rhymes. I mean it. Anybody want a peanut? Is that not silly? But it's hilarious. It's just so funny. That's just one tiny little 30-second aside. And it's one little aside like that after another. And you're giggling over the last one when they hit you with another one. And the next thing you know, you're like pausing it because you're cracking up so hard. And that's why you have to watch it more than once, because you're laughing and you miss the line. And I can't recommend this movie enough. And it's kid friendly. Children love this story. It's so good. It's not an adult. Well, I'm not going to say it's made for children either. It's hours of fun for the whole family. And my besties, Tania and Ron, got married in 1989. I think this movie came out in 88. But I just have a little blemish right there. Covering that up a little. Anyway, when Tania walked down the aisle, it was to the soundtrack to The Princess Bride, which was Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits. So there's a really cool soundtrack and the music in it. So yeah, Princess Bride, cannot recommend enough. I think I am gonna bronze a tiny bit. Just a little. I don't really know that that's doing anything. I know I say that every time I try it, but that's because I want to keep trying it. Maybe I'm missing something. Anywho. So yeah, that's where Australia came from, because in The Princess Bride they're having the Wesley is the hero. He's our male protagonist. Buttercup and Wesley are the two main characters that are in love, but separated through an unfortunate series of events, is what I'll just say. And they're trying to get her back. And Wesley is in a battle of wits with not Fezzik. Who was the other guy? I just said his name a second ago. Anyway, they're doing this battle of wits back and forth with da-da-da and da-da-da and da-da-da. And then he does his quick aside, and then he says, where was I? And he was talking about Australia, so it's Australia. So anyway, enough. Thanksgiving. Is anyone cooking? I'm not cooking. When I was growing up, I was the youngest of 4 and the youngest girl, clearly. And between my 2 sisters and my mom, every time there was any cooking to be done, the 2 of them, my sisters plus my mom, were always in the kitchen together. And I was just like, we're good, get out, go. Too much, not enough room in here for 4 people. So it's like, okay. So needless to say, I am not the cook or the chef that I could be. And once my sister Diane got married and had her kids, we always ended up at her house because it was easier for everyone to go there than for her to schlep the kids everywhere. So we always ended up there. And I just never had to cook because, all of that. And then once I grew up, we just kept going to her house. And, I just never really had to cook. So needless to say, I don't, it's not that I don't cook, I can cook, but my ex, David, he was the most picky eater ever. So we always just, I always cooked for me because he never ate anything. And so I will be going to Ron and Tinia's house. Oh, okay, lips. All right, these are the 4 NYX butter glosses that I always wear. I don't limit it to these 4, but these are the ones that I think look best on me. This one is Bit of Honey, which is what I'm wearing today. I've got Angel Food Cake, which is the deeper pink, Sugar High, which is my perfect nude, and then Tiramisu, which is my Your Lips But Better. So those are the 4, in case anybody's wondering. Today I got Bit of Honey, which is like the perfect peach nude. perfect for me anyway. If you have medium skin tone, it'll probably look good on YouTube, but those are the 4 that I wear. So, makeup is done. Face is on. And I'm gonna do a mani, which I will start in a couple minutes. So, I will BRB. And that is it for now. I hope everybody has a happy day in case you don't watch the mani, and I will see you soon. Bye.